Hello, 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 and welcome to my next reaction to Squid Game. So I feel like in this episode, we're not just going to be dealing with the loss of certain characters from the last episode, but also, the characters that are still around, how they are coping with their involvement of the loss of those characters. I have a feeling that that might be something that's really focused on in this episode, and obviously there's some characters in this game that don't really care, but there certainly are characters that do, and I have a feeling that that might be delved into here. But truly, I also don't think that they're going to have much time to deal with it, of course, because this is Squid Game, because, there's probably another game around the corner. So, bracing myself, as always, let's go. I love.
Mamma mia.
Damn, that was close.
Good thing I like to go hunting.
I owe you one.
Oh, no worries. That was a blast.
Whoa!
I heard there's more of them upstairs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
What? Oh, they're okay. Are they the VIPs? Okay. That took me a second. I was okay. I was taken aback. With an episode title like that, I feel like I'm right on the money of what we might be diving into in this episode, but
야, 너 내 목걸이 못 봤냐? 그 약 든 거. 몰라. 진짜 오르는 거 맞. 모른다니까. 어떡해.
Oh, withdrawal is gonna be a bitch.
게임장에 뭐를 두고 왔어요. 그거 찾아야 돼요. 저 잠깐만 가서 확인 좀 해볼게.
안 됩니다. 돌아갈 수 없습니다.
아 진짜. 제발요. 저 그거 없으면 안 돼. 아 씨발.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about how strong Junhee is here. She just gave birth. She could barely walk, and she's still going, and oh my goodness.
왜 저를 도와주시는 거죠? 살고 싶으면 시키는 대로만 해.
배가 고파서 그래. 할 수 있겠어?
So is she just gonna have the baby in the games?
네 번째 게임에서 총 35명이 탈락하여 현재 남은 참가자는 25명입니다. 다음 게임의 속행 여부를 묻는 투표를 진행하겠습니다.
Just as I thought.
I always enjoyed watching it from the outside, but it was a completely new experience putting on the uniform and taking part. It was like I was a Maasai tribesman stalking the African wilderness.
I've done plenty of hunting in Africa, but this was on another level.
Look, I was the only one who didn't go. Chopper was late, man.
Shall we raise a glass to the memory of the legendary Chairman O?
To Chairman O.
Chairman O.
I hate these people. That goes without saying, but...
직접 내려가서 확인해.
Oof. You gotta keep it together, babe. I'm so sorry. If she gets him out of here, I will be so impressed. So impressed.
박성장 그놈 분이 냄새가 나. 일단 이 동네에서 그 인간에 대해서 제대로 아는 사람이 없어.
등본을 떼보니까 본명이 박영길인데 박영길이랑 이름도 모르더라고. 박 선장 이름이 박영길이었냐고. 어때?
그렇다고 박 선장님이 드럼기사를 죽였다고 단정할 수 없어요. 알아.
Give him time.
그랬네.
끝까지 완전 유령처럼 살았더라고.
빨리 와요. 선적하면 나오기 시작했어요. 가봐야 돼. 다시 통화해.
오케이. 나도 좀 더 알아볼 테니까 박 선장 계속 주시하고 있어.
I truly do live for Lucio so much, and I'm nervous for him because he's trying to poke around some shit that might get very dangerous. However, I still live for him,
Seems
and I
like
hope
it.
he gets to the bottom of it.
괜찮아요.
Among the 25 left, 16 are already wearing a circle patch. After that riot in the dark, people will be nervous about voting against the majority. 39번 투표해주세요.
I mean, narratively, I feel like there's no way that this is not going to continue. I mean, it's... Ugh. That's how I feel.
124번.
Oh! Like I said, withdrawal is a bitch. Oh!
149번.
Oh my! Ooh, that stare down. Not as, you know, intense as Gihun's, but it's up there.
192번.
Can I just say, the people that are willing to press, like, yes, let's keep going with a baby in there, you know?
이제 그만하면 안 되었으니까 이 노인네를 이렇게 부탁드리겠습니다. 선생님들, 이제 여기서 제발 그만해 주세요. 아직도 돈이 부족하신 거면은 내 돈도 다 선생님들 드리겠습니다. 저는 살 만큼 다 살았고 이제 여서 죽어도 아무
It would matter.
상관없습니다.
It would matter.
그치만 저 깐난쟁이랑 엄마는 어떻게든 살려야 되지 않겠습니까? 제발 부탁드립니다.
192번 투표해주세요.
선생님, 제발.
Oh, she's breaking my heart.
살려주세요.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that it is what I was just saying. Like, I don't think very highly of a lot of those people. You know, but like, I don't know how you vote yes with a baby in there, you know, and a woman who just gave birth. Woo!
사망자 신원은 병정 7번입니다. 병정 25번입니다.
자, 병정들이 따라가. 방 안에도 CCTV가 있어. 조심해.
I'm gonna sound like a broken record. I really hope he makes it out. I mean, I don't have a lot of hope in this show, obviously, but that would be lovely.
이제 마지막 456번 투표해주세요. 456번은 기권하셨습니다. 여러분들의 민주적인 투표 결과에 따라 내일 다음 게임을 속행하겠습니다.
Ooh, okay.
I almost cried when I heard that old lady's speech. It was touching.
Do you think she meant it when she said she'd give up all her money?
Yeah, she's probably senile. This is the nut job that kills her own son just to save some baby and a woman she just met.
I
think I
hate
understand.
them.
병정 5번, 7번, 25번이 죽었습니다. 충격전이 벌어졌습니다. 16번 집 갔습니다. 16번. 수술실에서 병정 16번만 사라졌습니다.
Okay. Well, this could get bad, but you know, it's Squid Game, so. That's just the status quo.
16번. 복귀했습니다.
Uh-oh.
이 해변 전에 와봤던 것 같아.
Oh,
선장님, 배를 저쪽 해변에 최대한 가까이 대주세요.
we're getting close. Oh, shut up.
꼭 확인해 볼 게 있어요.
먹어.
You should.
아무리 힘들어도 참고 먹어. 엄마가 살아야 애도 살아.
죄송해요. 저 때문에.
절대로 그런 생각하면 안 돼. 지금부터 너는 이 아이만 생각해야 돼. 딴 생각 아무것도 하지 말고 너랑 이 아이만 생각해.
Oh my goodness.
취침 소동하면 16번 잡아서 나한테 끌고 와. 그리고 11번 현재 위치 파악해서 보고해.
11번 여기 있습니다.
Oh! 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 I wasn't expecting that. Damn!
네가 앉을 생각? 왜지? 어차피 죽을 인간 쓰레기들 장기 몇 개 때는 일에 왜 네 목숨을 걸지?
목숨을 건 건 부대장님이십니다. 내일 저랑 16번을 외곽 경비자로 배치하십시오.
16번 그 이상은? 네가 그놈이랑 아는 사이였어?
그리고 보트라운드 준비해 주십시오.
그렇게 쉽게 여길 빠져나갈 순 없어.
Well,
너도 알잖아.
she's gonna try.
VIP들이 왔다고 들었습니다. 우리가 조용히 사라지는 게 부대장님한테도 좋을 겁니다. 아닙니까?
Gotta be honest, didn't know how you felt about her in season 2. Season 3, I'm obsessed. Oh, okay. That took me a second. I was like, whoa!
준호야, 나랑 가자.
Yeah. You've been here before.
내가 총에 맞았던 곳이 여기예요.
확실합니까?
그놈들이 있는 섬. 여기서 멀지 않은 곳에 있습니다.
Hear that, Captain?
모두 얻어지니까
그것대로 돌아와요.
이제 찾을 수 있습니다.
주위를 살펴봐.
I am a little nervous that the captain's just gonna, you know, start murdering everyone. But, you know. Let's hope they kind of clock him before that happens.
이렇게 된 게 다 자기 탓이라고 생각하시는 거예요.
Yes. Most probably.
아무리 생각해도 세상이 참 불공평해요. 못된 놈들은 나쁜 짓을 해놓고도 남 탓하면서 남 편히 사는데 착한 사람들은 뭐가 조금만 잘못되어도 다 자기 탓을 하면서 막 가슴을 줘 뜯어요. 우리 용식이가 그랬어요. 애가 너무 물러서지고 바보 같아서 심지어 믿었던 친구놈한테 돈을 떼어도 자기 탓이라면서 그날 밤에 혼자 술을 퍼먹더라고요. 하루는 그런 놈이 그냥 하도 한심스럽고 꼴보기 싫어가지고 그냥 내가 막 소리를 질렀어요. 내 배 앓고서 너를 낳은 게 후회된다. 응? 이놈아, 이제 너 같은 자식놈 없는 셈 치고 살 테니까 이 새끼야. 그랬더니 이놈이 그날 밤에 약을 먹었더라고요. 내가 너무 못나서 미안하다고 유서까지 써놓고 하느님한테 막 빌었어요. 이놈만 살려주시면 뭐든지 다 하겠다고. 그런데요, 선생님, 그놈 내가 죽였네요. 내 손으로 내가 내 자식 새끼를 죽였어요.
Oh my goodness.
선생님, 준이랑 준이 아기 선생님이 좀 도와주세요. 선생님이 여기 우리를 구하러 오셨다는 거.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
죄송합니다. 저는 그런 사람이 아닙니다.
You are.
이런 지옥에서 태어난 게 저 아이 탓은 아니잖아요. 선생님, 아기를 살려주세요. 저랑 내 아들놈 대신에 아기를 좀 선생님이 좀 살려주세요. 부탁합니다.
Ma.
부탁합니다. 선생님, 부탁합니다. 부탁합니다, 선생님.
Is she? Oh, I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling.
진짜 종이에요?
그래,
Okay.
그놈 거야. 형님을 죽인 그놈. 넌 잘 봐.
All right. Lucia, please. My dear. My beloved. Be careful.
박영길 맞네.
Oh, no, sweetie, it's okay. It's okay. We like him. No need to do the bark. No bark. Nope.
부대장님, 보트키 전달했습니다.
넌 수술실에 다시 내려가 봐.
무슨 문제가 있습니까?
아무래도 이상해. 앞뒤가 맞지 않아. 다시 확인해.
Ooh. She killed herself. I know. I had a feeling. No. Okay. Ooh.
부대장님, 수술실입니다. 16번이 죽었습니다. 그 의사놈이 죽었다고? 11번이 안직했습니다. 16번 시체를 참가자 구설해서 위장했습니다. 그럼 16번 방에서 나온 정보는 뭐야? 참가자 246번입니다.
No. Nuh-uh.
가위바위보 하나 빼기.
Oh, let's go, evidence! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Sweetie pie. Sweetie pie. Sweetie pie. No, no, no. We like him. We like him. No. Oh. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad for me. This is bad for me. Mm-hmm. No, not, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Okay, he had no choice. But I still didn't like that. Oh wow. I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like Minsu is like, I wanna watch this bitch die. I don't know. He just got that look. He's got that look. I did not need to see that. I did not need to see that. Yay, yay. Okay. More evidence? Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit! Even better. All right.
이찬이다. 움직이지 마.
I'm
천천히 일어서.
so annoyed. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Can we catch like a break in this show? Like one. All right. Oh.
준이야,
Let's go.
우리 준아.
괜찮아요.
잘못하면 아이가 다쳐.
Isn't 222 at too much of a disadvantage? She's got an injured leg and now even a baby. That's too many handicaps.
There's a saying that God created mothers because he couldn't be everywhere at once. Perhaps there's something that 222 could do.
That depends on what the next game is. Please, tell us about it. We're all so curious.
Then I'll show you.
Is it jump rope? Is it? Wait, no. Is it?
What on earth is that?
아이를 지우면 다시 혼자가 될 것 같았어요. 평생 내 옆에 있어줄 가족이 생기는 거라고. 그렇게 생각했어요. 아무리 힘들어도 제 아이가 생기면 그 전보다 행복해질 수 있을 것 같았어요. 그런데 저 때문에 양주 언니도 할머니도
Oh my goodness.
네 탓이야. 아니야. 우린 선택을 한 거야. 할머니도, 현주 씨도, 그리고 너도 스스로 선택을 한 거야. 나한테도 딸이 있었어. 난 결국 좋은 아빠는 못 됐지만.
Don't say you were never a good father when you're holding your baby. Just kidding.
자라는 걸 지켜본 시간이 내 인생에서 가장 행복했던 시간이었어. 내 아이를 꼭 지켜. 내가 도와줄게.
Yes. All three of you survive.
This is horse shit. 222's ankle's all fucked up. What the hell is she supposed to do up there?
Seems like you're screwed.
May I make a proposal then? Why don't we have the baby join its mother in the game?
Oh, you want to put the baby in the game too? Okay, how the fuck does that help me?
The mother will do anything to save her child. Who knows?
Fucking people
This
are
might turn
so
into some kind of
disgusting.
Marvel superhero.
I like that.
That sounds fun.
You should do it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I mean, I'm screwed either way, right? So, I'll make this sacrifice for the sake of your entertainment.
And that's a pretty small
무엇을 하는 거야?
walkway.
저기를 건너가는 것 같은데.
Yeah. That looks like a sturdy rope.
잠깐 앉아봐.
Oh no. I don't know how she's gonna do this.
이제 게임을 시작합니다.
Like I said, sturdy rope. Holy fuck. Now, is it gonna stay at the same speed? Just a question. I'm not sure you're gonna make it, Sugar Plum.
나랑 같이 가자. 내가 도와줄게.
아기는요?
게임은 20분이면 끝나. 여기 잠깐만 뒀다가 끝나고 데려가면 돼.
다리를 건너야 합니다. 정해진 시간 안에 다리를 건너지 못한 참가자는 탈락입니다.
아기는 참가자가 아니에요.
지금 이곳에 있는 여러분 모두 참가자입니다.
헛소리 하지 마. 이 아이는 이 게임하고 아무 상관없어.
시간 내에 다리를 건너지 못한 참가자는 탈락입니다.
This is getting exciting.
You can do it! You be strong, 222!
이제 누가 먼저 한번 봅시다.
Now, why don't you do it?
당신 먼저 가봐.
I am so tired of his ass. And we need to strategize on how to get the CGI baby across, okay?
아기 먼저 데리고 가주세요.
I mean, I really hate to say it, but it is probably the baby's best chances of survival. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sugar Plum. Oh!
내가 열받게 뭉겨버린다.
Oh, he's gonna toss it.
민수야, 너 미안해. 내가 잘못했어. 잘못했어요. 나 그거 없으면 안 된다. 진짜. 죄송합니다. 그거 없으면 안 된다. 먹고 싶으면 가서 먹어. 왜? 쫄려?
Oh, Minso! Kind of surprised it landed on the walkway. Oh, wow.
Yes. Finally, there's one on the bridge.
He is not gonna make it. What are you doing? Don't try to get across, and then you can take. Oh! Oh! Damn! Minsu went hard this episode.
What a great start.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I told you, he had that stare. That stare. Don't fuck with people in the show with that stare. All right.
빨리 건네놓고 돌아올게.
Oh.
괜찮아요. 저 혼자 살 수 있어요.
꼭 돌아올게.
Is he gonna get the baby over there and then come back and like carry her?
잠시만요.
Or damn, okay.
Wait, why is he doing this?
I just can't understand that guy.
He's crazy to be joining this game after winning it.
I'll root for him if he's helping 222. You go 456.
Whoa, all right. Keon. Love you so much. Let's not get too wobbly. Okay, yeah, this is like, it's like a Crash Bandicoot level. You gotta do the jump and then jump immediately after. You do the jump. Okay? Jump. You can do it. They can't see that?
You can do it, 456.
I feel like even from their perspective, there you go, the jump, there we go. You can see that there's a gap, but maybe not. Diva.
He did it.
I knew it. I knew he could do it.
The baby made it. You're halfway there.
준수야, 바로 데리러 갈게.
Oh, my word. I was gonna say going back is gonna... Oh, fuck.
준이야, 기다려.
Well, if everybody kind of goes quickly, but I just have a feeling that's not how this is going to go. You know? These fucking people!
와기 게임하지.
I'm so so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm always annoyed watching this show, and I'm always sad watching this show, and I'm annoyed, and then sad, and then annoyed again, and then sad, and that's just the cycle of this. All right, anyway. Well, I do think that I was able to pinpoint what the theme was going to be for this episode. I don't think that that was particularly clever of me by any means. I just, the last episode had to do with what this game makes you do. And I talked about that a lot in my post-episode thoughts in my last reaction. And, this, it's kind of dealing with the consequences of that. And I am very, very upset to lose Jemja Ma, though I wasn't, I guess, particularly, reflecting on it, super surprised that that's how everything went. But her kind of speech to Gion, it just got me. I mean, the actress is phenomenal, in my opinion. Anyway, but just the idea of, what separates the good people from the bad people, It's hard to go through life, and particularly this game, without doing something that you regret, without doing something that one might consider awful. But how much guilt you feel because of that, how much do you rationalize it in your head? I talked about that a bit in the last reaction, and how much do you just sit with the guilt and beat yourself up? It really kind of distinguishes certain people from one another. I will say, particularly in this game, a lot of that is a coping mechanism, a survival. How many of those people, and there's a couple that continuously vote, to continue playing the game, that, particularly number 100. That fucker needs to go. He needs to go. I'm over it. He needs to go. But, he is very good at rationalizing, sacrificing people, whatever it takes for him to get ahead. He will find a way to not let that affect him. Right? And then we have certain characters that do tremendously take it to heart. When you're in this high stakes, horrible situation, you want to think that you'll act perfectly. You want to think that you won't let your trauma affect how you do things, I already talked about it a bit in the last episode, but I knew that this episode was not just going to be about, grieving the loss of some characters, but also how do you handle how you participated in that loss. It was kind of after, I feel like the fight with Daeho was sadly the moment that Gi-hun kind of went, it was that snap for him. It was that moment. His brain, maybe as like kind of a survival instinct and stuff. I don't want to rehash everything I talked about in the last reaction, but was saying, no, it was his fault. And even on the same coin, they kind of were both doing that. I think Gi-hun, I'm not saying that they both acted completely the same, but they did both kind of mirror each other in that, you know? It's your fault. It's your fault. And then, you know, the final words in the last episode is I think it was the final words. Sorry, I haven't been getting much sleep lately, so if I'm misremembering something, just give me some grace with that. But, you know, where Gi-hun's like, is my fault. You know? And I did like the words that, you know, she was speaking to him and you know, he did have the best of intentions to try to take down the game from the inside so this doesn't have to happen to any more people. And then for what happened to happen is just, how does he cope with that? You know? Your brain does try to work overtime to try to deal with severe, severe trauma, grief, guilt, anger, all of the self-hatred, all of these things that get brought up. And then, you know, on her end, you know, the way she said, I killed my son. And after I watched the last episode, I talked to a couple of people in my life who also watched the show up to that point. And both people that I talked to said like that exact phrase. It was something to the effect of, I can't believe she killed her son. And both times I read that, both times, like, kind of took me aback, because it's not, yes, that was the consequences of what happened. And I'm fully aware of that. And I understand why she absolutely feels that way. But for me, and maybe I'm alone. Maybe I am completely alone. You know, the second reaction hasn't gone out at the time of me filming this, so maybe you guys are really disagreeing with how I phrased it or something, but I took it as her preventing him from doing something that he would absolutely never recover from. Especially given what we know about him, what she's talked about him, and how he acts in these situations. And yeah, well, I don't need to go into it that much, but it was interesting that was like the first phrase that came out, and I was like, I didn't, yeah, her son died, and she stopped him from doing the one thing that would have, yes, saved his life. Yeah, all of that is true. And I get why she is carrying the guilt, and I am not surprised that she took her own life after that. But the way that I read that scene, the way that I talked about that scene even initially was, I did not use the phrase, can't believe she killed her son. You know? That's not, anyway. Maybe I'm the one that's weird. On that note, I get that that's why, I get that that's how she views it. And I really, I after watching the last episode, I did have the thought of, I really don't know how she is going to have any sort of like will to keep going on. And that's a horrible thing to say, but it really is what happens in these games sometimes, And I know she wants the best for Junhee and her baby and everything like that. And yeah, I mean, as she was, particularly at the end of the conversation where she was asking Gi-hun to help Junhee and her baby, it was just that it was that moment where I said, she's not planning on sticking around. Now, I didn't know if it was going to be like what transpired, where she killed herself in the middle of the night, or she just would have given up in the next game or something, or sacrificed herself or something like that. But I do want to apologize as I am, going through these thoughts. I didn't sleep very well last night. I haven't slept very well for the past few days. I'm still kind of dealing with some stuff in my personal life. So I have this feeling as I'm talking that my thoughts are a little rambly and not as succinct as I like them to be. So I apologize for that. Anyway, listen, I did not like Woo Seok having to kill a dog. You guys know I love dogs and I adore them. And yes, I get very upset when they die on TV shows. And it is what it is. And I know that he had no choice, but I still didn't like seeing it. And that's all I have to say about that. What I will say about his character, I really live for him. I really do. He's got such a feeling of loyalty, and obviously he's dealt with his own trauma because of the rock, paper, scissors game and everything like that, and everything that he's seen too. But he is so determined, and I hate that the cops showed up and all of that, but I'm not counting my guy out. I'm not. He's gonna figure out a way to contact Junho, and at least Junho is at least aware of the suspicions about the captain. I don't know how all of that's gonna go. Listen, the captain at any point could be like, you know what, they're suspecting too much and start like murdering people. I don't know. So definitely a situation that needs to be handled kind of, I guess, like delicately, but I'm not counting my guy out. He'll figure it out. He's just got that, like, determined tenacity that I just love. I really do. Anyway, all right, it's also a whole ass mess with this, situation of Noelle, and I'm living for her though. It was really interesting being introduced to her character in season 2, and you're like, oh, she has a soft spot for this kid, maybe because of her own personal experiences and all of that, and this kid's father. And then but then she's like shown to be like particularly ruthless, and you're like, I don't know. I'm living though. I'm at the moment. And I would like him to get out of this. Come on, listen, I have very little hope for going forward in this game. The numbers of people that I root for, that I care about, they are dwindling by the episode. It's not looking good for the home team over here. It surely is not. So, I don't know how many hopes I have. And especially poor Junhee, who just gave birth. She's limping. She's just, and she's also dealing, another character dealing with feeling like people are getting killed to protect her and her baby, and she's dealing with that, right? She's dealing with all of that, and then she's got a jump rope on that, I mean, fucked up ankle. And like, is Gi-hun gonna like fly across that thing? Like throw her on his back and say, all right, let's do this. If he listen, okay. I don't know how realistic that is. That's just my commentary on that. But I mean, Gi-hun has impressed me many a time before, and I shouldn't be surprised if he does it, but I will be kind of surprised if he gets her across. Obviously, I'm also aware that, you know, Myung-gi is there, and maybe he might help her across or something like that, or maybe, I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna lie. He's still you know, close to the top of my shit list. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest with all of you. Hyunju was the best. A queen. Wonderful. All of those things. And so, yeah, I hold a grudge. This is me over here holding a grudge. But I do know, I'm aware that he is also in the mix, and whether we like him or not, has a stake in the, you know, the fate of Junhee. You know, he I don't even know about that man. But anyway, you know what? And Minsu, he went hard in this episode. Now, I don't know if, you know, he'll survive, but damn. All right, I think that's about it. There's probably more that I should talk about, but as I let you all know, very tired. Anyway, I think that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.